we are on to this area of the fifth wheel. And he has a lot of interesting things going on. And he did get a lot of things from the household when his mom passed. So like some bowls and things. So we'll get those cleaned up. And that's kind of the main thing we're trying to do, is get everything where it belongs. Now this is a whole heck of a mess. I'm going to go ahead and find a box, an empty box, and we'll just start. We're going to just unload everything into it because he admits he needs to take some time to go through these things. I just had to show this. So I pulled off all these blankets and sheets and I don't know what he's been sitting on and stuff. We used to do that when we had like a pleather couch, and we actually did have a leather couch. It's what's out around the fire pit now. But he doesn't need to do that with this. So I pulled it off and look, Macy was cleaning up. She was eating butt popcorn. And there might even be some, but again, this is another area where the mice can just feast, because when we get to the point of pulling this out and cleaning really good behind, we're going to take down all of these curtains, possibly even the blinds. There's no point in them. They're kind of cheap and crappy. So anyway, and when we do the wall painting, we'll get all the nails, get everything filled. We'll definitely be cleaning behind things. These rugs are great in the winter time. But man, they need some good shampooing. But anyway, grabbed a couple boxes. So we're going to start unloading this. Now, the upper part, I'll just kind of show you. So I got this guy in here. Is don't want to hit the fan. partly organized, partly not. Now, we had a discussion yesterday about food being left in here, and I know he likes to put things in here so he can just grab it if he needs a snack. But we're going to that's one thing we're going to do. And even this stuff up here, we are going to store this so that all along there is food pantry. And we're going to get all of these out of here so that there will not be any food in this area. This up here, we have not seen any evidence of mice. So we're pretty much thinking these must be tight enough doors that they can't get through. But this is what cracks me up the most. I don't know what life he's living here. That's border hoarder in my world. And then he has things like he just bought some more of these. Not having running water, we're both dealing with the same thing, which is having to use wipes and stuff. So I'm going to just start putting things. So anything that's looks like, I don't even know what, okay. Are going to go there. We're going to take all the paperwork and anything, paperwork and food is going to go there. And then he's got stuff like this, a mass quantity of masks. So we'll go through and we'll find a place for him. We'll keep all the stuff that is, and it's like, okay, he's got really old vitamins, garbage. And so we're going to just kind of go through everything, get the food out of there, and then leave up here things that he does use or may use or different things like that. And then down here, we're going to make this, he wants this to be a really kind of pretty family area. And I told him we can do that. And in fact, it might be good to do it like on this shelf and then still be able to use this shelf for things. I mean, he keeps things out of sentimental value, and I get it. We all do. But then he'll have things like this. I don't even know what he's got going on here. In a shoebox. He's got gloves. He's got sweet tarts. And I told him when I was looking through and kind of assessing the other day so I could talk to him about it, I'm like, you had a lot of food in here that is like gross. Like it's old. It's beyond it. And he's like, I know. And he opens it and shows me, some kind of a, what was it, a Rice Krispie treat. And he's like, I don't even like Rice Krispie treats. And I'm like, throw it away. But again, he'll keep things that he thinks he might use again. Now, why he would think that he would need those, I don't know. So we're going to just Clean, clean, clean. And this is what we've been attempting to use. It seemed to work really good a couple years ago. I actually grabbed a couple for mine because I do still have a mouse. And it's kind of funny and cute that the mouse is trying to go back to where I found him originally, and that was in my underwear drawer, and had really made himself quite the bed. And so I had to throw quite a few things away, and not a lot was left there because good night. What's going on here? Because, you know, I had moved. But regardless, what the little mouse, what I keep finding is I have a strapless bra, and I found it a while back with some little bit of mice poop in it. I was like, okay. So same thing. Today I went to grab a pair of underwear after my shower, and sure enough, there was more poo. See, this guy's garbage. He broken. He brings home nails and things, and it's like, dude, you just don't need that stuff. And I know he pulls it out of his pockets and that kind of stuff. So that might be something we try to find a little basket that he can put whatever nails, screws. You know, I've seen him bring home some zip ties. I mean, here's his ear plugs that he uses. But yeah, it's not horrible. It's dusty, but it's not. So he was talking about not using this anymore, and I was thinking if he's really not going to use that anymore, that maybe we should try and sell it. It's brand new in the box. It's like $30, I think, really, when it's on sale at Costco. So he could probably make a good $50 if he wants to get rid of that. We're going to go ahead and, again, this blows my mind as to why that is there. He's such a weirdo. All right, we're going to take his family things and set them down in a special area so that we can make this a really cute little area that he can come at and look at. And this is really funny. He got, this was a full set. I don't even know. I put the other two, had 3 of them. It's like I don't know. Some of the stuff he saves and where's he puts it. Look at that. Oh, can you see it? I'm trying to think if that is his dad or older brother. Not sure. He has a brother quite a bit older than him. Sweating. We are having some heat right now. So put this out of the way. Again, I'd like to get him where he's like, you know, putting things where they belong out of season. He's just so dang used to women taking care of him, and he's got to get over that. Throw that to be washed. But we are down. I'm going to wash this really good. But we are down to this last area. This is a good, I'm kind of putting his It's got some auto things, so I'm going to go ahead and put these clean rags up there. And again, things, I'm going to put anything that's consumable over in his shelves there. Cool. That was his dad's. Wow. Super cool. Today we don't still have Wilson. So this is, again, with all that stuff I just took out. I mean, there's mice poop, and clearly they've been pulling things, I mean, right in front of him. Now, this also obviously is going to get cleaned and organized and things put where they belong. But right here used to be the cat food, and it was like a smorgasbord in here. There was the cat food, and water. So this is why, and I'm gonna go get the cleaning wipes. Up there's gonna be auto stuff. This is he's a weed guy, so all of his things that I took out for that will get that shelf, and only that there. We got this basket here I've given him, and again, he does fill it up, but I mean, it's like, this all needs to go in the bathroom, into the cabinets. That's all tool related things. So what I'd like to do is give him a basket or something that he can just kind of, see, this is what I'm talking about. Who knows how old that is? It's disgusting. You are disgusting. And then a nice clean one. I bought it and forgot about it. Again, gloves. So I'm going to help him. And then a bunch of paper stuff. And who knows? Probably from his mom. What is that? Glue sticks. Empty. So, throwing garbage away as we're coming across it. But, oh, here we go again. We got more food. This is, God only knows. Again, it's probably disgusting. Oh my God. Speaking of disgusting, that's mushy. But again, having this stuff just hanging around is what is bringing out the mice. So if we're going to try and get them out of here, we got to get serious. This is a thing of hydrogen peroxide wipes that I think his dad or mom had. Probably their hospital stuff that he took. Oh, it's so dirty. Just, mostly just dust. Which again, it's like, dude, you gotta clean up your space. You got to. You got to. Okay, so we got, now that's for all his memorabilia. And I'm gonna tell him, and nothing else can go there. And in fact, we'll put this dude on here. This was one of the first things we did together went to my family reunion, the Baker family reunion over in Omak, and he, it's one of our, I think it was just a family friend, it wasn't even a family member, made sculpture-y things like this, and this was what he won that year. Everybody, adults and kids, all got to walk away with a prize. So I don't know if he considers a good memory, but I know he likes that. So we'll just put him in there while he's there. Okay. I'm just kind of looking down here because the rest of the stuff, like something like this. We'll wipe that up. I just lost my wipes. Oh, there. Here they are. And I'm hoping, I hate it when it does that. Why does it do it? Did they fall back down inside? I just never get that. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and we'll give it a good wiping. We'll put it in this area. It's a nice bright red. It's like a Lego car. So we're going to just put it here. That's a good thing to put up there. This guy, he's got another one. This is Gig Harbor Brewing. So kind of cute. So I'll put that up over on the shelf there. This we'll put up there too, just to kind of use as a riser. This is an old game that he's had for a long time, And the outside has gotten a little snarly, but the inside is still pretty good. So we'll just use that as a riser. It'll give some height and also kind of break up the, kind of break up the black a little bit. See, so that's kind of cute. And in fact, something like this might look cute on there because now you can see him a little better. He's getting a little rusty, but he's cute. Okay, so something like that, you know. And again, if we fix it up and we tell him no more junkie on that, we'll get you a. So this is also something that is precious to him. His dad was really into car racing and loved Dale Earnhardt. So I'm gonna stick that guy up there. Again, he kind of breaks up the. Okay, let's see what else I can grab. But she'll definitely bring some brightness to that. And in fact, we might just see. Maybe we'll do a thrifting and see if we can find some little frames so he can have all of his precious pictures in frames. But we'll put Daddy in the frame with Mom. There we go. Let's see, it's a little dirty. She's a little dirty. There we go. Put those pictures there. All right. All right, so leave that for now. And again, we'll just kind of, this is going to go up here. Just gonna wipe everything down, give him a fresh start. You know what's funny is, even though we had broken up and I was not living here anymore, I did get this place all cleaned up for him before I left. So it's kind of funny. But anyway, I made sure all the garbage was gone. I got rid of anything that, you know, I wasn't gonna want when I came back, because I knew I had some things that I was gonna keep, and you know, I was really hoping to be able to take with me. It just didn't turn out that way. Okay. And the more I clean in here, I've noticed, the more I clean in here, the fresher it gets smell-wise. All right, so we're gonna put these guys down here because they're more of what he likes to make oil. So let's see, I'm gonna climb back on his table. So I told James he hadn't watched it yet. In the very first video, I said that he was a disgusting man. And he got all like hurt-faced. People, the evidence does not lie. This was behind his table. Look at that. It's like, dude, you live here. You're a human being. Look at that. Oh my God. Look at, oh, I already showed that, I know, but I had to show it again. This has been here for God only knows how long. I'm not touching this with my hand. I am gonna go and look, I can see stuff back there. You see that? That's one of his work shirts. He's probably been looking for it. We'll get the broom and get that out. Good Lord. All right. Little Whites just ain't gonna do this mess. Good gravy. Going in with awesome orange. Now that's a stain that I think was from like, when he got that, he got it for free from a friend or something. And I think it was like fingernail polish. Oh my God, you guys. I like this stuff though, it smells good. But look, I mean, I just kind of dusted it with the broom. Yuck. Oh, I still gotta get up there and get that. Yuck. But we'll just get this. Like I said, the more I clean, oh, the better it gets in here. Okay, we are out taking a walk, a break from the stink house, which, as I was saying, as you were watching me cleaning, organizing his main kind of cabinet area, you know, it is getting better. It's starting to smell a little better, and that is a good thing. I'm actually kind of having fun doing this. I actually am very much an organizer. I am not in any way a hoarder, and so I can be very subjective when I'm looking at things, but I can also understand, you know, sentimental value for sure. There was a show, gosh, I can't even think what it's called now. One of the very first kind of home and garden type shows where they helped with that organizing, and I love the concept of, you know, you have 3 bins. You have a keep bin, you have a giveaway bin, and you have a garbage, and that's it. Now, you know, the bin is metaphorical because, you know, it could be a piece of furniture. And I remember them saying, like, you know, this beautiful antique table that belonged to Aunt Eleanor, you know, are you, oh, stepped off the tray. You know, it's in the garage under a, you know, a bunch of crap, and, you know, but you want to keep it. And it's like, well, you know, that is a beautiful table that somebody would really enjoy. And if you're keeping it just because your Aunt Eleanor gave it to you, but the reality is it's not your style, you'll never use it and display it or whatever, then pass it on. Pass it on to a family member who will appreciate it, or sell it, or, you know, because that's the thing, is that, you know, if you're going to keep it, you have to use it, display it, make it part of your life. Because that table is not your Aunt Eleanor. You may have loved her and missed her dearly, but having, you know, that beautiful piece sitting, you know, in the corner in the garage is just not what you want to be doing. So, you know, I've always thought that would be a fun thing to do, is to help people. You know, I watch the hoarder shows sometimes, and I think about, you know, that they bring in those psychologists, and I just don't even think they really know what they're doing, because I think that a lot can be helped. You know, again, if you talk about it in those 3 ways. And, you know, the fact is, okay, you want to keep it, then you have to have a place to put it, to store it, to access it, to display it, enjoy it, whatever it may be. And if you can't do that with this piece, or this box of used tissue paper, right, tissues, or whatever, that sometimes, you know, it's like, well, then that means that it's garbage, right? It is not valuable. And to be able to talk about how you want to live in a home where you can move around, where you can enjoy what you do have, you have to be able to let go of those things that just don't have any meaning. So that is my word for today, and we're going to flip around and see what these pups are. A bonus, now that we have this looking so good, we're gonna attack this today as well. This is James's coffee table, but really what it is, it's a bin full of clothes. So we're gonna take a moment, clear all this off, put the clothes up in the bedroom, which will be in a upcoming video. Because this is the last thing we need to do in here. And then we're going to clear out the shelving. And he's already started cleaning with some really good cleaner. He had this Zep. So we're spraying all the walls, all the ceilings, cleaning and cleaning. But today is his birthday. So I thought I would give him a present. I found it at the DI, and we're going to bring it on in, and I'll show you what I need to do with it. Happy birthday!
Oh, thank you.
You're a senior citizen now. Yay! All the discounts are coming your way.
Woohoo!
And your gift is here, minus the one I said I was going to make you. I still got to do it. Just didn't have time. And here is the finished living room. Clean, fresh couch. Cute new coffee table that fits perfectly between the two recliners. His side table that he can use. Put a little trash can down here. And back here, we have to leave some space. The couch comes out when the recliner comes out, so needed a little space, so we put back in there for him to put beer cans in. And we decided to go ahead and put the memorabilia shelf down here, and it does seem to work better. You can see things better. It just is so perfect and sweet. He loves to have that light on at night. Gives the perfect light for watching TV or movies. And then we just put a couple baskets up here. So this will be his catch-all shelf, which I think will work a lot better for him to put in things, unload his pockets, paperwork, that kind of stuff. So got that all situated. And then up here is again organized. He's got his car stuff plus a couple water containers, and then all of his things for his weed that he does. And yeah, it is nice and organized, clean, smells so much fresher in here, and really a much better atmosphere to come home to at night. Goodness. Woo, that was a lot of work today, but it's getting there. And like I said, every time I clean an area, it just gets a little fresher in here. Really, I might try to convince him if I can to get a shampoo. Or I used to own one, and I actually went ahead and sold it when I moved. But I would love to get these rugs shampooed and or toss them and put down some clean ones. And even this time of year, really, you could take them out and just have the floors. But in the wintertime, you know, rugs are your best friend, and that is why I put that little strip in my RV. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and continue on, because it can only get better, right, as we go along, helping this bachelor get back into the dating world. Keep looking up.